Dogs and cats living together. That's hysteria. Wow! Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig
it? What's up, Hammer horror fanatics, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host as always, Jay Schatzer, and today, oh boy, I got a great Hammer horror flick lined up for us. It is John Ho's 1971, just really sexy vampire flick. It is Twins of Evil, and this one's really badass, really brutal, and really entertaining. So let's get into this one, guys. Here is Twins of Evil. Twins of Evil is a devilishly gothic and deliciously wicked vampire flick, brought to us by the legendary British film studio Hammer Films. Wholly atmospheric and surprisingly cruel in nature, this fantastic fright flick has a respectable cast along with a sadistic personality, which all combines into one hell of a Hammer horror entity. Super sexy and brutal to the max, Twins of Evil is a tremendous example of how cool, well-constructed, and completely enjoyable a Hammer horror production can be. The film follows a pair of beautiful twin girls named Frida and Maria Gellhorn, who after the untimely death of their parents, moved to the quaint little town of Karnstein to live with their overbearing and rigid uncle Gustav Will, who heads up a religious sect of Puritan witch hunters. After the rebellious Frida learns of the mysterious Count Karnstein and his wicked ways, she visits his castle only to find that the satanic-loving Count is a blood-sucking vampire. Now it's up to Gustav, his ragtag group of Puritans, and a love-struck young man named Anton to take Karnstein and his evil brood down before any more villagers fall prey to their diabolical ways. In an ensemble fashion, Twins of Evil has a wild array of energetic characters who don't particularly take center stage, but who all aid in on bringing this gothic tale to life. Though the film is lacking a central role for us to focus in on, it still manages to give everyone a huge impact on the story, and in making their presence felt throughout the creepy tale. The heavy hitters and blood-sucking ghouls of this macabre masterpiece are Peter Cushing as Gustav Will, the God-fearing and calculatingly cruel witch hunter, whose paranoid delusions turns out to be shockingly founded. Mary Collinson as Maria Gellhorn, the sweet and innocent good twin who becomes manipulated in this fiercely devilish plot. Madeline Collinson as Frida Gellhorn, the wicked twin of the pair whose lust for life and penchant for getting into trouble leads her down a most horrific path. Damien Thomas as Count Karnstein, the sadistic and entertainingly evil vampire lord who relishes in serving Satan with wild, reckless abandon. And lastly, David Warbeck as Anton Hofer, the well-meaning young man who falls head over heels for Frida's wild and untamed spirit. Everyone does a fantastic job in maintaining the seriousness of the picture and the gothic nature of the production, providing a genuine feel for the story that truly matches the atmosphere of the visuals and the wicked nature of the entire film. As in all Hammer horror films, atmosphere is certainly the name of the game, and Twins of Evil is no exception to the rule. From fog-filled woods to creepy castles, the locations and vistas of the picture are truly haunting and beautifully shot, and juxtaposed against the overly cruel aspects of the picture are surprisingly unsettling and without a doubt abrasive. Stake burnings and wooden stake palings are shot in glorious Hammer greatness, and the violence of the production really is a great representation of the cruelty that occurred during these tumultuous and paranoid-infused times. The bloodletting is mesmerizing, and the chaotic way in which the film tumbles into a mad frenzy of death and destruction is a thing of wild beauty. And it's all shot in that signature Hammer style that we gothic film lovers just can't get enough of. If you're an unabashed lover of all things Hammer horror, and you can't get enough of vampires and the satanic shenanigans they get into, then you'll absolutely get a kick out of this devilishly fun, blood-sucking production. It's got fangs, fun, and frights, and what more could you ask for of an early 70s horror production? In the end, Twins of Evil is plain and simply kick-ass. Blessed with bountiful beauties and badass brutality, this is one flick with one hell of a cruel and unusual bite. And there you have it, you blood-sucking freaks. That is the sensationally amazing and just pretty much classic vampire film, Twins of Evil. Just a great Hammer production and a really great cast, and the brutality of the film and the way it escalates into the finale just is amazing. So definitely check that one out if you love Hammer films, if you love vampire films, if you just love crazy cult classic films in general. Check it out. But guys, that is it for me today. Hope you enjoyed that one, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have time, leave a comment below because I'd love to hear from you. But until then, I will see you guys at the next movie review. Take care.